Welcome everyone to Project Gorgon. Today we are checking out this indie MMO that just actually launched out of early access and into 1.0 at the end of January. It's been about 2 weeks and I know they've spun up some new servers for new players such as myself. I was not even really aware of this game until recently, hearing about it. So we're just going to go through creating our character today and see what exactly it's all about. As far as I know, I don't think there's any classes. It's more so you create your character, you pick up whatever weapon you want to use, and you start using it similar to other games like, I would say like RuneScape or anything like that. Very much an indie style game, but it looks interesting. So with all that said, let's get our character created, and then we'll take it from there. We've got a few different races here. We've got humans, elves, Rakshasha, then fairies, orcs, and dwarfs. It says that none of these are available yet. You know, typically I would probably just go with a human, and funny enough, this armor, it kind of reminds me a bit of Elix. It reminds me of like the armor that you can get as one of the knights for one of the factions there. I'm drawing a blank on the name of it, but I think I'm actually going to go with elf here. I typically would just go human, but let's do something a little different and see what else, what we can make here. Now you got some customization, but nothing crazy. You know what? There's a decent, more than I was actually anticipating. It almost looks like a human elf. Not too bad. Could use that as a starting preset. But I kind of, in a way, kind of want to go like a drow too. Not too bad. Choose one of these as a preset. You know what? We'll start with this one. Base. Go like a little. Go purple. Go like light purple. Eyes. Light purple with some green eyes. More so pale. Got age. I'll leave the face and everything the same there. Nose, body, got height, go a little bit, go 75, not all the way to the top, but a little taller. Muscle tone, you can also save your presets. Features, what kind of hair do we have? We can actually zoom in and see a decent amount. And you can lock it too. I go for that almost dritzed look, or I'm sure some people say drizzt. Not one for one, of course. You know, 5 is not terrible. 10 is almost a little too much. I might just leave it at 5. Start like that. Eyebrows. I don't need to get crazy with that. Features. Do we have any? There's no beards or anything. It might be for humans only. Okay. Let's start with this. Do a save. And character name, we're just going to go with Casas. Here we go. Just got shot. We'll see. Finish his mind wipe and prepare him for transit. Casas will be my pet project from now on. Alright, that's actually kind of a cool intro there. I like how the second you hit play, it throws you into it. Welcome This is a game about exploration, and your first task is to find a way off the island. We'll give you 60 seconds of combat training and then set you off to explore on your own. There's a backpack nearby with some useful stuff. Pick it up. Dropped backpack. There's a lot more people here than I was expecting here. You found some food and a sword. Eat the food and equip the sword. Press the backpack item on the right of the screen, then right-click the food and sword icons in your inventory. Okay. So we got the sword right here, and here's the food. Punch is control 1, sword slash is 1. There's some feeble old skeletons nearby. Walk up and click on them on one, and then press the sword attack button at the bottom of the screen to hit it. Repeat as needed. Wow. And they really just throw you right into it. I did join one of the servers that they suggested, because there's 2 new servers for new players. And then there's other servers that have been around since the game started. Yeah, that's the way. Now take the skeleton's loot. Search corpse. Got an ancient shirt and some gloves. Oh. Alright, the UI is a little all over the place, but I see it. I see it. Found some armor. Equip that. It will give you armor points, which will keep you alive. When you're attacked, half the damage is absorbed by your armor and the other half by your health. See the bars at the top of the screen? Up here? Yeah, as you can see, health and armor. If you run out of health, you will die. Alright, so let's go into our inventory. Can't equip this armor yet. Now your armor bar will fill up. We have 5 out of 15. That should give you enough sword XP to raise your level. You might want to use a punch attack too. That's the icon beneath the sword. That way you'll gain XP with both sword and unarmed skills. So it's really as simple as use whatever items you have to continue leveling them. Alright, so I just took a quick look at a lot of the controls and stuff and got some things set up, but we are good here. So that's pretty much the tutorial. Now let's go out and fight and collect loot, and then I guess see what happens. We're on this island here. NPCs. Events. Click something to view it. Go take out the Guardian. So we can also do control 1. Oh. Leveled up 1 in sword. Of course, the tree is popping up right, right as I'm fighting. I'm getting attacked. I'm getting killed. Oh, one more good hit. There we go. Search the corpse. So we can see all of them at once. Don't have permission to learn to use this corpse. You just learned the ability parry, defensive maneuver that diminishes enemies' rage and weakens their next attack. That's the basic, all you need to get started, and now you can explore the island. See if you can find the way to the mainland. If you get stuck, try asking for help in chat. Good luck. Okay. So now we need so this is just the island for now. And it looks like there's, yeah, I mean, there's a roadway that leads somewhere around here. So I'm sure we'll find our way through. Hopefully, that is. Got a new shield. So I'm trying to hit I to open my inventory. We do have a few other items. Need at least 1 skill in unarmed. The moldy shirt. Max armor plus 12. Femur. Can we equip the sword and the shield? Yes, we can. We got it. Some mushrooms here. The venom spider. No loot. So we did level up too. We take a look on the right. Oh god. Not like the way these things look. Keep following this. And they really spawn fast. Giant rat. Whee. Let's just get some cheese. History of Alharth. You level to 1 in lore. The lead wizards from each school met in secret, calling themselves the Council of 13. Had the Gorgons found them, then we would still be under the yoke of the crone hegemony, monomy to this day, but under the cloak of magical secrecy, they organized a rebellion. The basics of alchemy. Study the recipes. Quickly memorize this legible recipe. Click on the icon, the cauldron, to use recipes. You'll need to find the necessary ingredients first. Oh, so we got some new recipes there. Okay. Try running up here. This looks like there might be an NPC for us to talk to here. Oh, these are all players. Yep. An old elf. I remember you. Casas, right? What? Come back to the tour of the old grounds? Well, the island's not in good shape anymore. I don't think you'll enjoy your visit. You know me? Of course I do. I never forget a face. You were younger back then, but I guess that's how time works. Anyway, if you came for a visit, I'm afraid there's not much left. I don't remember any of this. My memories are gone. Another person got mind wiped. Those damn hags have dumped a dozen or so people here the past year. No idea why. Most of them got killed within an hour or so of arriving. But then, they weren't old students of mine. You remember any of my lessons? I don't remember you or anything about this place, I'm afraid. Well, shit. And you're going to survive long here. You're not going to survive long here. The place is overrun with creepy crawlies now, since no students come for their battle tests anymore. Students used to come here? Well, it's a state secret, but you used to have authorization, so I guess still do technically. There was a school for gifted people a while back, run by the council. They were looking for the best and brightest to become master warriors, battle mages, and thaumaturges, and ultra-heroic blah blah blah. This island was part of the final exam. Students had to show competence in a bunch of different skills here. Only a few graduated, and some were killed here. It's a dangerous place. I wonder if you passed your final exam. I guess it doesn't matter now. So that school is gone now? Yep, been gone for years. They shut down everything in a hurry one day. I don't know why. When the school closed, I moved here because, well, that's my own business. I have another question. Sure, Kusos. What else is on your mind? He doesn't remember my name at all. Is there a way off this island? Well, you could swim. No, don't look hopeful. That was a joke. The sea is full of sharks and horrible beasts. An elven friend comes to visit every year or so. You could get a ride back with her. Shouldn't be more than 6 or 8 months. Wait, that's too long. Is there any other way? If you still had your magic training, you could teleport, I suppose. Can you teach me how to teleport? You were a fast learner before, so I guess I could try to teach you again. But it took you weeks to master it, and that's after you've been studying the basics of magic for quite a while. Hopefully some remnant of that training is still in your head somewhere. You can give you a shot and see. Great, how do we begin? First, you'll need an Amethyst as a catalyst. And I'm fresh out of gems. Yeah. Don't curse at me, young man. There's still a chance. Lots of students had their teleportation trials on this island, and they all brought bare amethyst, so there's bound to be some hidden around somewhere. So I should find an amethyst and bring it back. Yep. Come back with an amethyst, and I'll teach you the basics of teleportation. Try searching around the old teleportation platforms for misplaced gem bags. If that doesn't work, well, there could be an amethyst anywhere on the island, really. I got some other questions. Can I read your books? Of course, just don't run off with them. They're very old and valuable. Well, they're not very valuable anymore. I retrieved them from the basement of the university when I left. They weren't in good shape when I found them, and this sea air isn't doing them any favors. But still, they were more valuable than most of the junk in the island. Alright, that was all. What about this bed? Can I power nap? Do we get a XP bonus for power napping? Hold. There's so many people. Way more than I was, for real, way more than I was expecting. And you awake somewhat rested. Find an amethyst. Now we gotta find one of these and come back to them. It shows that there's filters, but like I can't actually see them on the map or anything. I wonder how many people come to the island and then never end up leaving. Because I have a feeling there's probably a decent amount that never figure out. And I hate how large these spiders are. Got a strawberry for that. Comfort. Regenerate 3 armor per update when out of combat. Your current meal, which is 1, plus 1 max health regenerates 15 health and 20 power every few seconds when out of combat. Got something going on over here. Moldy ancient helm. Spider worn coat. These are all the recipes. Support. Chat, inventory, skills, and abilities. So we got 1 point into lore. Oh, there is archery. Love that. Ah, okay. Sword. So you automatically get some as you level up. Hacking blade. What about unarmed? You also get max health and such for when these skills are active. The map quest log is L. Find an amethyst and then talk to the same person again. Books and lore crafting persona. This is myself. Social VIP and settings. Are these? Oh, there's another elf. Another one. Luara, like many characters you meet, has a favor level. When you do favors for her or do other kinds of things such as gifting gifts or hanging out, you advance in favor levels. Each new favor level has a reward such as a special item, a new skill, or a new way to interact with the character. Who are you? I've decided to call myself Luara. I don't know my real name. They ripped my brain clean a few years ago. That sucks. Yeah, they say I was some sort of military leader. That seems kind of ridiculous, though. Why don't we leave together? No offense, but you're not my type and I don't need your help. I can leave whenever I want. I just don't want to. Why not? Because I don't remember my name or family or anything. What would I do? At least I have my oats. If I leave, I might starve. It's better to stay here, at least for now. The rest of the world has got to be better than here. They told me I was a general in war. In a war. Was I on the winning side? If I leave, they might lock me up for the crimes I don't even know. Or remember, who knows what could happen. I'll just stay here for now. Maybe I can trigger some memories somehow. Hey, if you find anything out about me, can you come and tell me? You got it. She seems bored, tired, and dirty. Anything in here? Consume porridge. You force yourself to eat some crab porridge. You feel your endurance improving. For an hour after you eat, your health and power will refill more quickly between fights. Okay. Sturdy chest. Chest is locked. Got some mushrooms. There's a lot going on here. But, you know, for as much as there is going on right now, I would honestly say there's like some charm to this, oddly enough. I'm really curious to see what it's going to be like when we do get off the island. I keep accidentally hitting O whenever I exit. All right, we got a helmet now and a spider-worn coat. Max armor plus 41. Whoa. Are we still wearing both of these or no? This is 10. Oh, level 10 common gear. Yeah, but it refills so much more. Oh, God. One hand must be empty. Oh, shoot. No, let's take my shield off then. Unequip. There. That way I can level up that a little bit. You learned front kick. You learned the ability dig deep. Summon your body's last reserves of power in an emergency. Your new front kick ability will propel a monster away from you. That will be handy when you're fighting two monsters at once. Give it a try. So we need to find some sort of amethyst somewhere. And I can't wait until I find like a bow or something too. Really curious to see how archery works. Got some better gear. Some boots. Need to be at least level 5 in sword. Some gloves. Some people are just leaving these around, huh? Wait, I like how in the top left when I'm walking, I can actually see my character walking. So I bet that's a real-time camera of your own character then. We found an amethyst. Got it. The malnourished wolf. You know, the combat, obviously, it's got a very dated look to it. But, you know, there's something kind of cozy about this. With how responsive the combat is and that classic old school having an action bar. An empty bottle. I do feel like I'm picking up a million things at once, but... What level am I, technically? An old spoon. I make my way back up top. Hold on, let's take a nice screenshot here. Oh. I hit something that like made me run forward? Oh, mute just mutes the game. Interesting. Alright, let's go talk to our friend here. Oh, there's also a scroll right there. Take some sort of scroll. Casas. Have you found an amethyst? Yes. Yes, I have one. Perfect. Now sit down and I shall go over the basics of teleportation. Great. Learning teleportation. Oh, they're learning as well. Some people are getting some good armor on the island here. Nice mustache. You just learned the recipe Bind Circle. Ties your soul to a particular teleportation circle so that you can return to it via the teleportation magic. Now that you know the basics, you should go find a working teleportation platform and practice binding to it. What do I do exactly? There are a couple of teleportation platforms on the island. Hopefully, they're still in working order. Find one of them and bind yourself to it with your amethyst, and then the salt I just gave you. Stand on the teleportation platform, press the crafting button on the right side of the screen, find the bind circle recipe, and use it while standing on the platform. But there's one other thing. What else? There's a small chance your amethyst will explode when you use it. Perfectly normal. Nothing to be ashamed of. Whenever you cast a teleportation spell, there's a 1 in 5 chance of your gem exploding. That's why you should always carry a spare amethyst. Well, I'll give it a good shot. Goodbye. Bind to a teleportation circle. So now we need to go find one. I'm trying to understand the... Which I'll take another look in a second here. But I'm trying to understand the inventory a little bit better. Wow, there's a lot of equipment over there. So these are level 4. Many cuts and deliberating blow damage. They're gloves. Level 4 exceptional gear. So the red is better. Because I am now level 4? Persona. Oh, so my sword is level 3 and my unarmed is level 2. And then dig deep, summon, so that's S1. Ancient pants, ancient shirt, moldy ancient helm, shoes of fainting, braiding moldy shoes, rage poking ants. I mean, we don't have any shoes right now, so might as well. Exceptional leg gear. First responders. Drag items to drop them on the ground. Ancient tutorial. Didn't I just pick up the chest piece? I mean, I'm wearing the spider-worn coat right now. That's level 10. I wonder what's the best way to... So show item levels. Show inventory space. So we pretty much just want to use whatever, I guess, the highest items. Red must be better than green, too. But then these require level 6. Oh, I see the requirement in the bottom left. But then I can wear these. I am wearing these. These ancient gloves. Max inventory slot. I think that'll come with time. Choose a fainting. Ah, here we go. This looks like a strange platform. Giant rat. All right, so we need to go craft it. Find circle. Find. Not enough ingredients. Wait, didn't we have one though? So now we need to find another amethyst. Obelisk. The dropped sack right here. Oh, did I just get one? I got 2 of them. Take the giant rat out. Sword leveled up to 4. The tasty crab down there. See if I can get another kill. So sometimes they do take down your health even though you do have armor. And it makes sense. Take out this giant rat too. Check. Wait, owner? They have an owner? Oh, there's another drop sack. Hideous leather armor. So what is this down here? Search for an item, sort inventory. There we go. Okay. That's way better now. So right now I'm still wearing the spider-worn coat, which this is just common. So I think the color is just simply whether or not it's special. Exceptional, but then you need sword level 5. This is level 4 armor. This is level 10, but we don't get any bonuses for it. Then I have these. Kick attacks deal 9% more. Okay, I see how it works now. I think I see it. Sword level 5 in order to use that one. But then we have this and that. We're wearing the level 4 right now. I could wear this one, but then we don't get the bonuses of that. We have a few shields here. Do have the amethyst. Okay. I see where it's headed now. Let's bind to the circle. And then you also need salt to bind to it too. Sends you back to the teleportation circle you're bound to. You must be standing on a teleportation circle. Wait, so is this a character? Demo player. Sword and unarmed. Noted statuses filthy. Same? You're being rained on. You feel dirty and disgusting. -1 earned combat experience. Time to go back and talk to our friend then. I'm really interested to see how this is going to work once we get out into the actual world. How far that actually ends up going. We have a leather armor bonus. It seems like everybody has only the same weapons here too. Oh, no, that person has a bow. Casas. Did you bind to a teleportation platform? Yes, I've done it. Wonderful. Then you have enough hands-on experience to teleport yourself. Just go to a teleportation circle and cast the recall circle spell. And I hope you come back to visit us again. Goodbye, Casas. Wait, that will send me to my bound location, right? Yes, you'll be whisked away to wherever you last bound yourself. But I just bound myself here on this island. What? Why? Now you can't get off the... Oh, I see. I did tell you what to do. I did tell you to do that. Well, shit. So what do I do now? I do know how to remotely bind to a distant location, but I couldn't possibly teach you such an advanced teleportation technique. It took me over 40 years to learn it. You're a fast learner, but not that fast. I suppose I could cast it on you myself. So you can change my bound location? Remote binding is hard even for the most advanced mages. I'm a little past my prime, but I can give you a shot. If you like, I can probably get you somewhere off this island and probably on dry land. Couldn't promise you any specifics though. Fine, I'll take it. What do I do? I need you to do some math to compensate for Leyland fluctuation. Fortunately, there are some old obelisks that were once used for this very thing, back when the councils were teleporting students here every week. Hopefully they still work. Find the 4 and write down their info and then bring it to me. Right. Alright, let's go find these 4 then. Yeah, I'm curious how large the team for this is. I mean, it does seem pretty cool though, for what it is. I think I see one right there. Or is it the pointing? No, I think that's the platform actually. There's one right there. I mean, this island's not that large, so it's not like it's going to take forever to find them. Hopefully. Got a wolf tail and some of that. I saw, so you can train some sort of animals. Something I want to learn. Skeletal mage. Oh. Being attacked. No loot. They got a bone. Alright, so how does this work? You hear a clear monotone voice in your head say, third digit of coordinate is 1. Do I have to memorize that? Hold on. Might want to write down stuff like this in your notepad. You can find it by pressing the quest. Oh. Okay. Third digit is 1. It helps if you continue reading what it says. Oh, if I go in here with the giant rats, I can't tame them or anything. Skills and abilities is K. Gourmand. This is sign over here. Enchanted dummy. It says students must defeat the dummy for passing grade. Did you know your attacks each have a damage type? Sword abilities are mostly slashing, while unarmed does crushing damage. Monsters have different vulnerabilities and resistances to damage, and some have magic training. Like this magic training dummy are completely immune to some types of damage. This dummy is immune to all physical types. They'll need a way to deal non-physical damage to destroy it. Western pedestal. Nothing seems to happen. Strange chest here. East. They have one of these, something happens. Oh, okay. That's one. Nothing seems to happen. So it's south. One. Let's try north. Oh. I think that was incorrect. One. Two. Try the western and then the north. 3. 4. Then maybe now the chest. Ah, you open the chest to find a strange assortment of things. Some food stuff and an old book. Take the items. You've collected the stuff. What is this book? You learn the ability Charm Rat. Befriend a rat. The rat will fight for you as long as you remain in the rat's natural home zone. Requires a cheese. Ah, so that's how you do that. Wait, that's pretty cool. So you can charm pets. Oh man, this might be dangerous. Uh-oh. This might be a little dangerous here. Is there another pointy statue like that? That might be one right there. That might be one right there too, and then that one too. I see this. Are the little rats here? Oh! What was that? We got a claw. There's a giant rat right there. Ooh. You killed him. Another giant rat. Friending. Nice. Cheese wheel. Man, there's so much loot over here. What the hell? Oh. Level 3 and unarmed. What happened to my giant rat? No. There's another one. Wow, good hit. Fourth. Oh, Alt tab. I was going to notepad. The fourth. Oh man, I can't type it. Fourth is 8. All right, well, it's definitely going to be like this. 1, 8. An orbiting gem. Need at least 5 skill and unarmed. Okay, so tab makes you walk. run around, try to find the last two. So this is nearby where we started. That guy casting spells? I have a feeling it's going to be around this corner. Like on the other side of the island. What do we need? Oh, we can't equip it. Can't equip items while you're in combat. There we go. Moldy Ancient Pants of Finishing Blows. It's purple. It's epic. Yeah, now I totally see how it works. All right, let's try this again. Oh, it evaded it? So you have to continue to try. You want to get into that chest, huh? So it doesn't instantly work. You gotta make a few attempts. Maybe we could keep trying that. Oh, there's another Obelisk. I'm more curious to see what if we're able to actually just get on off the island and get to the world. So let's keep going. We're almost there. First digit is 6. 6. Max health. Amulet of max health. Whoa. I'll equip that. We gotta find the last one. But I've been to all the corners. Level 5 in sword. Yeah, I've gotten that one. I've also been over here before. That's where the sign is. I must be missing one. Gloves, helm, pants, helm, gloves, shield. My objective is to find the last one, so we have to no matter what. So then, where is the final? I feel like it would be over. Oh, is that it? Did I get this one? I think I did, though. Fourth digit is 8, yeah. I like that you can run straight up the mountain. 1, 2. Maybe there's a third one over here that I missed. I think this is the first one I got. Yeah, third digit is 1. All right, let's just keep on running around. I have a feeling it's going to be around this corner. Because maybe I didn't come this way. Is that it? Oh, I don't remember. First digit is 6. Okay, yes, I did get it. There's this strange platform. Where's the second one? Oh, is this it? Oh my god, it was right here this whole time. Second is 9. All right, let's go. Hold on, let me try getting the rat one more time. Oh, never mind, that's a friendly. Somebody else got that rat. Simple armor patch. Coin purse. Empty purse. Receive 97 coins. Level 5 endurance. All right, let's go up here. I got everything you needed. What was the number? Oh, it was 9, right? 6918. Yes, I have the numbers. 6918. Okay, great. I think that's all I need. Wait, are you 100% sure you have the correct teleportation coordinates? If not, you could end up in a very bad place. I'm confident it's 6918. Do it. I really hope it is. I think it was 9. Well, if it isn't, we're going to find out what happens. It's done. Now you should really be going. I need a nap. Good luck, Casas. Oh, wait. How's your special someone? My what? I remember you talking on and on about your special friend. I got the impression it was quite serious, but that was back in your academy days. Would that have been a boy or a girl, do you think? The answer you choose will be remembered for future plot-related things. Could have been anybody, really. I suppose it would have been a girlfriend. Ah, yes, that was years ago, but who remembers? Perhaps you broke up, or perhaps you have a family waiting for you somewhere. Wouldn't that be nice? Suppose so, if she's nice, I guess. That's the spirit. Well, if you want to find her, you should make your way to State Helm. That's a long way from here, but it's where the Council Records Keepers are. They may be able to help you. Thanks for your help. You're quite welcome, Casas. Man, this guy cannot... Alright, whatever. Now return to the teleportation platform and use the recall circle recipe. Goodbye. Goodbye. I haven't seen anyone else with this spider, like, chest piece. Funny enough. Alright, let's go to the strange platform. And get out of here. Here's one. Recall circle. What? You must be on a teleportation one. Oh, okay. You have to go to the working one. There's another rat over there. And the working one is right over this corner. There it is. Pick that up. Just check one more thing here. See what loot we have. Clownfish. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's see where we're headed. Gotta do the recall. Recalling distant locale. Here we go. First time you complete a new recipe, you get a big bonus to XP. Yeah, this has been pretty cool so far. All right, and here we are. In the middle of nowhere. Where are we? I have no idea. The Desert Dream. The only thing I don't like about the armor that I'm wearing is that it doesn't match everything else like that. Like now it actually matches. Very yellow, which is probably why it's moldy. I guess that's probably where the yellow comes from. We take a look at what else we have here. Yeah, I can finally wear this now too. Let's sort again. Keep that one on. Any purples and reds? Can throw that on. We only have one set of pants. Okay. Well, that is actually going to call it for this episode. So if you did end up enjoying this, leaving likes helps a ton. I am going to try to record another one, seeing what exactly or where this is headed, because this has actually been a nice surprise. So if you want to watch that, subscribe if you haven't already. Leaving likes on this video does help a ton as well, especially as we are really only doing a part 1. But I was kind of impressed for what this game is, and I'm excited to play more. So as always, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.